Hey, real talk. Have you ever thought about how to actually touch an older woman in a way that flips the whole game? I'm not talking about some cheesy pickup line or a stupid move. I mean really knowing where and how to connect with her on a level that makes her see you differently. Like the kind of connection that wakes up feelings she thought were dead and buried. Look, I get it. Society loves to sugarcoat stuff, but here's the brutal truth. Women, especially mature ones, respond to real presence and subtle power. It's not about being flashy or loud. It's about mastering small, precise moves that say, I get you without even needing words. That's where the power of Stoicism sneaks in. Staying calm, grounded, and fully in control of your actions, while letting your confidence speak louder than any desperate attempt. It's about being the man who holds his frame, who knows how to make a touch carry weight. Today, I'm breaking down 8 specific spots, yes, secret zones on her body, that when you touch them right, light up something deep inside her. Not just physical, but emotional. It's that spark, that jolt of excitement, that makes her look at you with fresh eyes, like you're the only one who's ever understood her. And listen, the first 2 spots, they'll hit her where it counts. Shivers guaranteed. But keep your eyes peeled for number 8. That one? It's your knockout punch. The move that turns interest into full-on obsession. Stick with me, because mastering this is way less about luck and more about knowing the art behind the touch. But hey, before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on videos like this. All right, ready? Let's jump straight into it. All right, let's kick this off with spot number 1, the lower back. Now, I get it, you might be thinking, the lower back. Seriously, that's just some random place. But don't let that fool you, man. This spot, it's got a hidden power. When you touch a woman's lower back the right way, it's not just about feeling good. It's sending a signal, a message that says, I'm here, you're safe with me. Picture this. You're walking side by side, maybe pushing through a crowd or climbing some stairs. You casually place your hand on the small of her back, soft, smooth, like you're barely touching her, almost like a secret whisper. Right then, without saying a single word, she feels it. You've got her back. No need for drama or control, just quiet strength. This isn't about grabbing or trying to own space. It's about offering steady support, protection, and care, all wrapped up in a simple touch. Think about how a true Stoic man moves through life. Calm, confident, fully aware of his impact without overstepping. That's the energy you're channeling here. But here's the catch. It has to be natural. No stiffness, no awkwardness. Like you're guiding someone you genuinely respect, not someone you're trying to manipulate. Whether you're helping her out of the car, navigating a busy street, or just walking together, that gentle hand on the lower back is a silent promise. It says, lean on me if you want. I won't let you fall. It's subtle, almost invisible, but trust me, it's powerful. It creates this warm, real connection that she feels deep down. And believe me, she notices. That's how you start building something that lasts. Number 2. The nape of the neck. Now, listen up, because this spot, it's pure power. That tiny patch right at the back of her neck, don't underestimate it. It's insanely sensitive and, honestly, one of the most intimate places you can touch a woman. When you get this right, it's like flipping a switch. Suddenly, she's hit with a wave of feelings she didn't even know were there. Think about it. That spot is almost always exposed. Whether her hair's tied up or it just falls to the side, it's right there, inviting but vulnerable as hell. And that vulnerability, that's where the respect and care come in. You can't just rush in like some clumsy idiot. Nah, you approach with softness, like you're handling something precious, because that's exactly what it is. A light touch here says way more than words ever could. It tells her, I see you, I respect you, I'm honored you trust me enough to let me touch this part of you. Your fingertips barely grazing her skin can send chills down her spine, the kind that aren't from fear but pure electric connection. Seriously, it's borderline magical. But here's the brutal truth, and you need to hear this. Pressure or clumsy grabbing will ruin the moment instantly. This isn't a wrestling match or a full-on massage session. It's featherlight, like your fingers are whispering secrets to her skin, not screaming for attention. Just a subtle brush, a soft caress, and boom, the energy shifts. Picture this. You're sitting close, maybe sharing a laugh. The vibe's casual but charged. Your hand glides over the back of her neck, not demanding anything, just saying, I'm here, I'm tuned in. No words, just a silent message, loaded with intent. It's a moment where attraction and respect collide perfectly. And let me drop a little Stoic wisdom here. This kind of connection, it's about presence, being fully in the moment, aware of the weight your actions carry. The Stoics teach us not just to control what we can, but to master how we show up in every interaction. You're not trying to force a reaction, you're creating space for genuine feelings to emerge. That's power, the calm, confident power of a man who knows himself and respects the woman he's with. So remember, when you touch the nape of her neck, you're not just touching skin, you're touching something deeper. Handle it with care, keep it light, and watch how the energy between you turns electric and unforgettable. Number 3, the arm. Yeah, I know, sounds simple, maybe even kind of obvious, but don't sleep on this one. The arm is one of those low-key secret weapons when it comes to building real connection. And yeah, a little playful tension too. Imagine this. You're deep in conversation with her, not some surface-level small talk, but that rare moment when you're both genuinely locked in, sharing thoughts, emotions, maybe even some raw truths. The kind of conversation where you're not pretending, where you're actually present. And then, without thinking too hard, your hand casually brushes her arm. Nothing forced, no weird grab, just a smooth, natural touch that slides in like it's always meant to be there. That tiny touch, it's pure communication. It says, without you having to open your mouth, I'm here. I'm paying attention. You matter to me. And it's not about control or possession. This is subtle respect, a quiet way to say, I'm with you right here, right now. Here's the trick. Keep it effortless. Don't stiff-arm her or clutch her like you're trying to hold on to something slipping away. It's more like when you lean in to laugh at her joke or to emphasize a point, your hand just naturally brushes her arm. No struggle, no awkwardness, just a smooth connection that feels organic. What's brilliant about the arm touch is its versatility. Whether you're sitting across a table, standing side by side, or walking through a crowded room, it's always there. Easy to reach, easy to use, easy to make her feel like you're close without crossing any boundaries. And here's something you might not have thought about. When you get this right, she'll start leaning in without even realizing it. She'll feel safer, more connected, maybe even a little curious about what you're really about beneath the surface. That's the magic of touch that's confident but respectful. From a Stoic perspective, this is pure presence and intentionality in action. It's about mastering yourself so you can offer something genuine without expectation or desperation. You're not trying to force a reaction. You're simply showing up steady and grounded, letting the moment unfold with quiet strength. The Stoics taught us that real power lies not in controlling outcomes, but in controlling how we show up, and this touch, it's a perfect example of that principle in motion. So next time you're talking with a woman, don't overlook the arm. It's more than just skin, it's a bridge. Use it well and watch the connection grow without a single word needing to be said. Number 4, the knee. Okay, this one might surprise you even more. But yeah, the knee. Sounds random? Stick with me. Imagine this. You're sitting together. Maybe watching a movie, chilling with a drink, or just having one of those calm, cozy conversations. Your hand rests lightly on her knee. Nothing intense, nothing weird, just natural, simple, easy. And guess what? That little move speaks volumes. It quietly says, I'm comfortable with you. I like being close to you. This feels right. And when it feels right, it deepens that sense of connection between you. The trick here is don't overdo it. No squeezing, no pressure. It's not about being physical for the sake of it. It's more about showing comfort, presence, and a real emotional vibe. Whether you're sitting at the movies, on a couch, or even walking side by side, where your hands brush near that area, it's a subtle but super effective way to say, I'm here with you, fully. Try it next time and watch how her body language shifts. You'll notice she'll lean closer, smile more, relax around you, all because of one simple, quiet gesture that says so much without a single word. By the way, let's do something powerful together. Drop this in the comments right now. Type, presence is the real power. Seriously. Let me know you're one of those men who actually gets it. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about where you touch. It's about how present and grounded you are in that moment. So go ahead, write it down. Presence is the real power. Let's fill this comment section with men who move different, who think different. I'll be reading every single one. Number 5, the waist. Yeah, this one might seem obvious, but don't underestimate just how damn powerful this spot really is. The waist isn't just another place to touch. It's a silent language all on its own. When you put your hand there, it's like sending a signal that cuts through all the noise and bullshit. Here's the raw truth. The waist is insanely sensitive, not just skin deep, but emotionally too. A simple touch here can say everything from I've got your back to I'm locked in with you. And yeah, sometimes even that little spark of I'm seriously into you. It's subtle, but the impact, massive. Picture this, you're dancing with her, moving to the rhythm, and your hand naturally settles on her waist. Not crushing, not stiff, more like a soft anchor that grounds you both. It's a move that says, we're synced, like you're in this moment together and nothing else matters. That touch, it's not just romantic fluff, it's a damn promise of safety and connection. But here's the kicker. This isn't about control or ownership. Forget that. The real skill is making it feel effortless, like your hand belongs there because you care. It's saying without words, I'm here, you're safe, no games. And don't think it's only for the dance floor. The waist works anywhere, walking side by side, taking a photo, or just kicking back on the couch. It's that perfect sweet spot, close enough to feel intimate, but never crossing the line into weird territory. Respect is king here. Try it yourself. Notice how she leans in a little closer, relaxes, maybe even flashes that subtle smile you've been chasing. That touch makes her feel seen, protected, like you're the real deal in a world full of noise. From a Stoic lens, this is pure presence and intentionality. It's not about forcing outcomes or trying to control how she feels. It's about showing up steady, being the calm center in the chaos. The Stoics teach us that true strength is in mastering ourselves and offering genuine value, not desperate moves. When you touch her waist right, you're embodying that power without saying a damn word. So don't overlook the waist. It's more than just flesh. It's a bridge to something real. Handle it right, and you'll build a connection that cuts deeper than any line you could spit. Number 6, the hands. Now let's talk about something that seems small, but oh, it's huge, the hands. Yeah, holding hands might sound simple, but when you do it the right way, pure magic. It can be one of the most powerful ways to show connection and even spark a little attraction. Imagine this. You're sitting together, maybe at a cafe, deep in conversation. Out of nowhere, You reach out and gently hold her hand. Nothing forced, nothing awkward, just natural, smooth, easy. And that one simple move, it tells her, I'm right here, with you, fully present, no distractions, no games, just genuine attention. The trick? Keep it soft, but sure, no squeezing, no fidgeting. Your hand holds hers like it's the most natural thing in the world, like your hands were meant to fit together in that moment. This works anywhere. Sitting on a bench, walking together, or having one of those heart-to-heart talks. Holding hands is timeless. It never gets old. And it always sends the message of, I care about you, I'm with you, you matter. Pay attention when you do it. You'll probably notice her shoulders drop, her breath slow down, maybe even a shy little smile. That's her feeling safe, appreciated, and totally connected to you. The real secret? Don't overthink it. Let it happen naturally. Let your hands speak for you. Because sometimes the smallest touch says more than 1,000 words. Number 7, the wrist. All right, let's talk about something kinda underrated. The wrist. Yeah, the wrist. You wouldn't think much of it at first, but believe me, this little spot is surprisingly powerful when it comes to creating moments that feel, well, different. Here's the deal. The inside of the wrist is super soft, super sensitive, and honestly, kinda romantic. It's one of those places where even the smallest touch can send a message loud and clear, without saying a single word. Picture this. You gently take her hand, bring her wrist close, and plant a soft little kiss right there. Nothing over the top, nothing dramatic, just a sweet, subtle gesture that feels personal. Almost like sharing a little secret between the two of you. That tiny moment, oh yeah, it speaks volumes. It quietly says, I admire you, I'm into you. But in the smoothest, most respectful way possible. The key here? Keep it light, gentle, no squeezing, no awkward pressure. You're not trying to own her space. You're simply creating a soft spark, something that hints at a deeper connection, maybe even more to come. And the coolest part? It fits into the simplest moments, like when you're saying hello, saying goodbye, or even in the middle of a laugh. It's effortless, but super meaningful. Try it out. Watch how her face lights up, how she smiles, how she feels instantly more appreciated, more noticed, and honestly, a little more special. Number 8, the face, especially the cheek and jawline. Let's be real. The face is one of the most personal and intimate areas you can ever touch. But when it's done right, with intention, presence, and confidence, it's an absolute game changer. Imagine this. You're both sharing a meaningful conversation. The vibe is warm, comfortable, and deep. At some point, maybe while she's laughing, smiling, or looking into your eyes, you gently brush her hair behind her ear, or lightly run the back of your fingers along her cheek or jawline. This isn't just a touch, it's a statement. It quietly communicates, I'm fully here, I see you, I value you. The beauty of this gesture is that it feels incredibly intimate without crossing boundaries. If done with care, it's soft, elegant, and full of presence, the kind of touch that speaks louder than words. And here's a little Stoic secret most men don't realize. When you master the art of being fully present, no overthinking, no rush, just calm, grounded energy, a simple touch on her cheek can create more chemistry than anything else. Whether you're saying goodbye, leaning in to share a vulnerable moment, or offering a comforting smile, this touch elevates the connection to a whole new level. Test it. Watch how her energy shifts, how her eyes soften, how her entire mood melts into that moment. Because sometimes the simplest gestures, when done with presence, become the most unforgettable. All right, now that you know these 8 powerful places that make older women go wild for you, Here's the next step to really understand what's going on inside her mind. Check out the video on your screen right now. 13 female psychology facts that make her instantly attracted. Trust me, this one will blow your mind and take your game to a whole new level. Just click it and dive in. If you found value here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep insights, and drop a comment telling me which touch you think has the strongest impact. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.